Welcome back to TechKidFX for another Quant price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you reasons as to why I'm short and bullish here on the Quant chart. And at the time of this recording, Quant has managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $110.9 mark. And before I kickstart the video, make sure that you first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also consider checking out the channel membership. And also allow me to kickstart the video here on the 4-hour chart by first giving you a recap of what has been happening here on the Quant chart, where you can see after making it to an all-time high, we started the bear market where we had been seeing lower prices in this massive ABC corrective structure, which took us back to around the $40.1 mark. And after seeing the bear market low, we started a very nice bounce to the upside, which has been obeying the Elliot structures, where you can see I have this Elliot structure in blue, having the wave 5 making its peak at around the $229 mark, and also completing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 to the upside. And whatever we expected next after seeing the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 1 is the formation of a higher Elliot wave count 2. And once we see the low for this higher Elliot wave count 2, then from there we can expect a very nice bounce to the upside in the formation of this higher Elliot wave count 3 to the upside. And that is what I'm expecting on the long-term scenarios here on the Quant chart. And getting into the details of the formation of this second wave so that we can get the short-term scenarios that I'm expecting to play out, I can first sketch out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this second wave by connecting the Fibonacci's from the low of the first wave to the high of that wave 1, and that gives me a minimum retracement area to the lower side in the formation of that second wave between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.618. But upon losing the fib level 0.618, I had to extend my target area back to the fib level 0.78 fib level, and now my target area lies between the $135.6 mark and the $81 mark, and that is the minimum that I'm expecting that second wave to do. And this is where I'm expecting to see the low for this higher Elliot wave count 2 before we start that bounce to the upside in the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 3. And in the formation of a second wave, which is a corrective wave, we also expect to see an ABC corrective structure information within that second wave, and we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave A, then we have seen the wave B, then we have continued pushing even low in the formation of this wave C, which has now given us a low at around the $94.4 mark. And there are chances that this might not be the low for that higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side, because within the formation of a wave C, which is an impulsive wave, we also expected to see a 5-wave structure in formation within that wave C, and we are seeing such a structure right here, having this as the wave 1, then we have seen the wave 2, a wave 3, then a wave 4, and I'm expecting one more new low in the formation of that wave 5, which should fully maximize the formation of that wave C and also fully maximize the formation of that higher Elliot wave count 2 to the lower side. And sketching out a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of this wave 5 using the Fibonacci's, that is the trend-based Fibonacci, connecting it from the high of that wave 1 to the low of the wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of that wave 3. That gives me a minimum target area to the lower side in the formation of that wave 5 at the fib level 0.618, and that perfectly lies at around the $70.6 mark, and that is the minimum that I would expect that wave 5 to the lower side to do. But here on the Quant chart, today I'm a little bit bullish, because you can also see that we have managed to break above a key area of resistance at around the $110.9 mark. And after managing to break above that key area of resistance, we have also completed the formation of a chart pattern that was in formation right here, which is a double bottom. And I can first connect these bottoms that we have at around the $102 mark like that, then draw out my chart pattern where I can connect that as the first bottom. Then we have seen the formation of the neckline, then we continued pushing a little bit lower, seeing the formation of the second bottom, and right now I'm expecting a breakout very soon out of this chart pattern to the lower side. And this is the reason as to why I'm saying I'm a little bit bullish, short-term bullish here on the Quant chart. And this is a chart pattern that can break to the upper side, having the minimum target area of the breakout being given by the height between the neckline and the bottoms. So we can get that height and then place it above the neckline, and that gives me a minimum target area back to around the $135 mark. And in case we continue pushing higher and see a breakout out of this chart pattern, there are chances of making one more new lower high, which we can term as the high for this wave 4 that I have information within that wave C to the lower side. So in case that plays out and we have a high above this high for this wave 4, there are chances of shifting this Elliot wave count 4 to the new high that we make. Then from there we can expect a 5-wave structure structure to the lower side in the formation of that wave 5, which should fully maximize the formation of this wave C and also give us a new low in the formation of that higher Elliott wave count 2 to the lower side. And also taking a look at the indicators here on the RSI, we are trading at around the 67 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to support any movements to the upper side before we get into the overbought region. Also taking a look at the MACD, on the MACD we have printed a bullish cross and we're also seeing an increase in the buying momentum. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll keep you updated.